What's up, loved ones? It's your boy Damien. So I wanted to make a video real quick. Basically, I'm gonna talk about what's on my spirit. You know what I'm saying? And this kind of been on my spirit. Like I've been, I've been doing a lot of, always watching a lot of videos, doing a lot of research, studying and stuff. But you know, my whole thing is like being to find my own understanding about this whole world dynamic, and on a spiritual level, a social level, mental level, on a lot of different levels. You know what I'm saying? I always been like a seeking soul, always seeking. You know what I'm saying? And I've always wondered why I've been like that. And it's just like who I am. You know what I'm saying? It's just the person I am. I'm a seeker. I'm seeking for some truth. I'm seeking to understand the truth. And to really dig in and find like the truth, you gotta kind of like negate everything you know. You gotta negate everything you know, and you gotta dig deep. You gotta dig deep inside yourself to be able to accept and hear the truth when you hear it, and take it in when you see it. You know what I'm saying? So like, to even have a character for that, like, you got to be a Pacific soul. Specific. I heard somebody say that it's Pacific, but you got to be a specific soul, and I honestly, based off my own journey, I feel like God has his chosen people. He has his chosen people, and like the quote said, many are called. We'll say the whole quote. Scripture, I mean, last will be first, first will be last. Many are called, few are chosen. So what does that mean exactly? What does that mean? So what this means is we have souls that come into this world, and these souls come into this world, they go through like what we call all this internal conflict and suffering, and they feel outcasted, they feel misunderstood, they feel black sheep, they feel like they feel like nobody understands them. They feel like they don't even understand why people are like the way they are. They don't even understand like how, like, and mainly these people coming up, they're also curious to like human behavior, human dynamic, almost have a high level of curiosity for even the interactions between humans, because it's almost like it's almost like you're from probably like you're from a different place. So like it is super interesting to see like these people interact and doing what they're doing, and people like finding enjoyment in what they're doing, like, and you don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like the chosen people, like they walk a very specific path. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, this path is very lonely, and it's a lot of long suffering on the journey, and it's not for no reason, no avail. The darkness serves a very powerful purpose, and that's for anyone. Like the pain that one feels, you know, in that pain, it draws us closer to listen to the most important voice. That's the soul, the voice of the soul, the soul truth. So most of, when we come into this world, what is fed immediately is not like our soul. What is fed is our mind. So we're fed to be programmed a certain way. So like most of your life, it's your mind that's dictating this show. Your mind is dictating the whole show. You know what I'm saying? But if you ever listen, like close attention, like there's two voices going on. Like there's like if you set up and you said something in your brain like right now, like, am I the chosen one? Who's the one who's talking and who's the one who's listening? You know what I'm saying? Like, who are they? Because they're like, one is obviously talking, saying it, and one is obviously listening. So most of this journey, the mind is like dictating this experience. It's even talking to the soul, like this is what it is, little boy. You know what I'm saying? Like the mind is like, no, and like the soul is calmly saying like, no, this is not who you really are. No, and your mind's like, no, this is who I want to be, and this is who I'm gonna be. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna be this is who they told me I am. So like, really, like, this is a very interesting journey, and like I said, the darkness serves a great purpose, because like once you make it through all of this level of, I like to call it like half truths, like this level of deception we even play on ourselves, the level of deception the world plays on us, because like we're all down here trying to figure this doggone thing out. Everybody's trying to figure this doggone thing out, and everybody wants to like act like they know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I don't think there's no harm in for people giving their insights and giving their opinions, but you know, the human perspective is very limited. You know, we can't see this thing from like a God perspective. So like, how much truth, real truth, can you get from another human? You know what I'm saying? So like, it comes to this point, when do we start to listen to like the one thing that is truly connected to God? That's the human soul. When do we start to listen to that? Like, when do we start to listen to the truest part of our whole makeup? When do we like say, hey, look, all of this stuff that I'm going through here, I listen to you and I listen to what you had to say. It works sometime. But overall, even when it works, I still feel empty. I still feel like, and I got to continue to use you until I'm stressed out, because I'm always trying to, I'm a part of this program. And you know, this world is this world. This world is this world. If there were parallel universes, it'll be us, but just living in a different structure, a different world. Like we come into this world, and the thing that people do wrong, they accept this planet and what the structures and the way it's set up as the ultimate truth. No, this is the way our people, humans, have came to build it, and this is the structures, and this is how this thing is set up. If we're in a parallel universe, it would probably be set up totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like, this world is kind of monetary based. Doggy eat, doggy world. I'm gonna get mine, you better get yours. If you don't get yours, sorry for you. I can't help you, because I gotta make sure I got mine. This is our world. So like, your soul is not gonna necessarily agree with this world all the time, but your soul is gonna talk to you. But your mind's talking to you like, nah, don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. Kindness, nah, we don't need kindness. We cold heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, the soul is like, hey, just be authentic. Authenticity, the mind's like, authenticity, nah, authenticity, we don't need that, bro. We gotta get ours, man. Don't wear your emotions on your sleeve. Get yours. Get yours now. So the mind is always gonna subtly work against like the truth of the soul, because what the soul is saying is not gonna make no sense if you believe in this. But everybody's listening to this. look what's going on. They're running around like chickens with their head cut off, and then they figure something out, and they figure it out, and they run around here trying to talk because they think they figured something out, but then they back at square zero again. Because how far can you move, and how far can you go? but not only deceiving people, but deceiving yourself. So, to get back on course with the chosen people are going to go through like a tremendous amount of barriers and feel outcast, because they came in here with a very advanced soul. And when I say advanced soul, like, their soul is already like a soul that is seeking and wanting to understand, and has a strong curiosity. And you know, people are gonna see things in chosen people, and see something different. Even as a little kid, they may see like, you're different, peculiar, what they may call peculiar or weird or something like that. But it's just a difference in how other people are operating. You know, you tend to question things. You know what I'm saying? You tend not to navigate just because everybody says this is the way it is. You choose to want to understand why is this the way it is. You know what I'm saying? And people may even they'll see something you a light or something, but a lot of times you got to think like, I say a lot of the chosen people go through a journey where they feel like they're kind of buried or stepped on and like bullied or whatever, some type of like heavyweight, you know, bandit, you know, but it's all necessary, you know what I'm saying, to walk into like the level of you know what I mean, the level of power you actually have, personal power. And this power is not like no power like, hey, control power. This is power to do what your soul signed up for. Your soul was contracted to come here to do something, to get something done, to offer something to this world. So regardless of regardless of where your mind is leading you, your soul will always get the last word for the chosen ones. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got the few are chosen. So many are gonna be called. Like it's a lot of guys, people down here, and they've been called, but some of them will not answer that call. They'll go on the road for a minute, but then they'll let this take them out the game. So many are called, few are chosen. And those who are chosen, who show the resiliency and commitment to always have mad faith in the spirit over this, those are the ones who are going to enter like what we call the kingdom. And the kingdom is just overall the blessings of God. And really the kingdom is entering a new level of awareness where you not only see, you see very clearly. And all that you could not see, you can see now. And man, just to be able to see and know is a tremendous blessing. And you can look at everything. You can look at this world, you can look at what people are going through, and you can see and even understand why. So what they say, like, you know what I mean, people perish lack of knowledge. Like so to know certain things and be able to see and understand, it's a huge gap, bridge. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, so the chosen ones they're gonna go through a large amount of this experience conflicted. And in that confliction, it's gonna make them search. It's gonna make them dig. They're gonna keep digging. And then they're gonna dig externally, of course, until the point they can't really even find anything externally. They're going to start digging internally. And when they dig and start digging internally, once they start the game of self-awareness, they're going to start to get closer to who they truly are. Once they start to be able to learn how to listen to their soul and distinguish the voice of the mind and the soul, and they say, hey, once they're able to hear the spirit talking, once they're able to hear these truth, once they're able to walk into what they are hearing, you know what I'm saying? What was a curse can become a gift. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you know, anything that carries great power is always a gift and a curse. You know, so to be like when we say like one of God's chosen people, yeah, it's a definite curse going through a lot of bullcrap. It's saying why? But it's a definite gift once you connect the dots. Once all that adds up and you look at yourself and you say, hey, I'm walking with strength. I'm walking with protection. I understand. I'm grateful. For a place you looked around and you said, hey man, I don't understand what the hell is going on out here. You look around and say, this is beautiful. All this is quite beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So there's true gifts of the spirit But to my chosen ones, if you in the midst of out here and you like, you feel like I said, you feel like, what the heck is going on? Why can't I get with the show? Probably got a high calling. You got a high calling on you. And don't run. Dig deep. And when you stop judging and you start looking at people and say, are these people crazy? Because they probably looking at you, calling you crazy too. Are these people crazy? You probably like, in my planet, where I'm from, we make a lot of sense. These people not making sense. Once you go through this journey, you'll see, my chosen folks, you'll see. There's nothing imperfect about this place. It's set up the way it's set up for a reason too. And the darkness serves a tremendous purpose down here. You know what I'm saying? If we look up at the universe, just like I said, if we look inside us, I feel like we'll find a universe. If we look up at the sky and look at the universe, the backdrop is dark. It's darkness. It's all dark. But it makes it possible for you to see those stars shine. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we always dismiss this level of suffering and pain, but like, in truth, like, on a secret level, we appreciate it too. Like, we're appreciative of the pain, but like, nobody really talks about it. Most artists aren't really held to a high standard or work appreciated until they die. And we know they were suffering with depression and they were secretly schizophrenic, and we learn all these dark things about them. And then we look at their artwork and say, hey, I can see the beauty in this paint now. Because at first it was just beautiful. Now you look at it and you say, I can see, knowing the artist and what he went through to put out such a beautiful art. This painting is even more valuable. You know what I'm saying? Like, we value the people who go through, come from certain circumstances and make it to places we never thought they would make it. So on these very secret level, we appreciate what the darkness does and pain. But everybody wants to avoid it. You know? So they're my chosen people. Brace it. Embrace the experience. I mean, look deep in your soul and listen to your soul. Like, you know, if you're chosen, you can be in that space right now where you're going through a lot of crap, but something deep inside you is saying, and that's your spirit is saying, hey, listen to me. I'll tell you who you are. I'll tell you why. Brother, sister, cut this off in one moment. Because there's two voices talking. Who's son and who? You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say today. I'm out. I'm going on a fast. I'm going to holler at everybody because, you know, I got some deep work to do for myself. And it's all love. Holla.